protecting the police every single day.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and today's protest is Florida Supreme Court said you don't need guns, cops will protect you. The sign is fuck guns, fuck defending yourselves, police will protect you. That is complete sarcasm. The court already ruled they do not have to protect you. So then why the fuck are we paying them? For pirating? Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun, the cops will protect you. That's right, you do need a gun, they will not protect you, they're there to clean up. You don't need a gun? So if somebody pulls a gun on you...
With society.
Huh?
That's the problem with our society. We have machine guns that we don't need to have out in AR-15s and stuff.
Every state
and the only person that needs to have those is military.
Oh my God. There's a lot of other countries that you fit in great. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun, the cops will protect you. I do not believe it. She hates guns. She wants everybody to get rid of their guns, just so you guys are aware. So if anything happens to her, do not protect her because she hates guns. Yes, this is sarcasm. Yeah, you need a gun, man. You really need a gun. There's other countries that you can go to that if you don't want a gun and be shot like by the Palestinians.
Oh, again. Bet you don't agree with our military, do you?
What? Yes, I do agree with our military. What's your point? This is all sarcasm. You need a gun, man. You do need a gun.
What?
You know how many if people from Israel would be alive if they would have had a gun? She hates guns. Don't defend her.
What about all the mass shootings?
If there was more guns, they would have died sooner. You are correct.
Are you fucking kidding me? The little kids.
If there was more guns, they would have died sooner. Oh my God. I used to go to school with a gun in my back window, man, and nobody died. You can go to another country, you know. Oh my God, Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun, the cops will protect you. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. I know, it's sad that they said that, I agree. It's redacted.
Yes.
They can't read redacted. Florida Supreme Court just ruled and said you do not need a gun, the cops will protect you. Do you believe that?
No, I don't.
That's all sarcasm here, dude. I'm trying to get people to use their brain.
I was wondering if it was said.
No.
You said that from down over there.
No, I am not an idiot. You need a gun. You know, if a gun's pulled on you, you call the cops. Are they going to beat the bullet? No, that's correct. You need to be the first line of defense.
I like. There's a song by a guy named Tom McDonald. He says, "Call the police and order the food. See which one gets to you first."
Oh, ouch. That's sad but true. Did you know there's even a ruling that they don't have to protect you?
Depends on the priority of calls.
What are we paying for?
I ask that question all the time.
Policing for profit? Road pirates?
Yeah. Why you have so much tourism, and during that time, Florida people get a break. It seems like a lot of times they wonder why, because the money's in them.
Isn't that weird? Hey, okay, since we're doing fun facts, did you know Florida has the third most amount of people in jail and prison than the whole rest of the world?
Oh, really?
There's two industries here. One is snowbirds, the other one is policing for profit. Yes, very, very sad, man. Very, very sad. So, yes, I am doing reverse sarcasm. Thank you for getting it.
Yeah.
People, because like I said, half the people don't get it. They think a cop will save them if they're getting robbed.
Yeah, they don't
Well,
think
bless everything you're doing.
seriously.
Man.
Thank you very much.
You've been wanting to stand in the corner yourself for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, come on!
You have like your
Hey,
right here.
did you know that you can get a sign this size made on Amazon for only $25?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, you'll
I
probably
love it.
see me out here.
You better keep the promise.
I will.
I know. This is what you've been wanting to do for so long. You guys could probably have a conversation about it.
Well, wait a minute. Before you go, it sounds like you're safe. Are you
Just run to the
okay?
woods and run
Okay,
away
are
from
you
the
safe? You're not going to kill me, right?
No.
Okay. Here's my information, my email, my phone number. I'll give you the website, and dude, only $25. That's worth it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You should. I got more signs coming, man. The next one coming is fucking indoctrinating our kids into gay communists. You know what's on the front of it?
The common core.
I got the Bud Light tranny and then Hitler. Woo!
It's really pathetic. The New World Order is just.
Did you hear?
We're going to shift from 3D to 4D to 5D pretty soon. I'm just going to ride it out to the new Earth.
They are openly talking about the Black Swan event. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Before the election, you know what a Black Swan event is, right? Something so big like COVID,
Interferes
they
with
get
the
that.
election.
Yes.
Yeah, we know this was coming.
Sad,
I never
man.
heard it called that though. Black
I never heard it
Swan,
called
huh?
a
Yeah, they call it Black Swan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a black flag because of 9/11
Well,
and stuff.
okay, gee, let me guess. Is that why Biden let in how many illegals of fighting age from how many different countries for 3 years?
But you
We
know,
only caught
cards from
3
the
million
UN.
of them. What?
They caught these guys with cards, with debit cards from the UN. The UN is funding it.
Oh.
You know that. The UN is funding these soldiers that are coming
There's an
across
app
the
you can
borders.
download on your phone
Right.
as an illegal immigrant, and it tells you like here's planes, here's trains, here's this, how to
Right.
whatever. That way they can claim sanctuary.
Oh my
It tells them exactly
God.
where to go and what to do basically.
Yeah, why are they
Wow.
making cushy
And then
hotels in New York
if
where
you
the
have
homeless
certain
live?
numbers,
Right,
if you have certain numbers,
right.
they traced them back to the UN is funding. That's how they're getting to the border is with these debit cards.
I know. I wondered how they're doing it. We're talking Iranians, Africans.
It's an
It
attack
is
from the inside.
Chinese are coming
Well,
through
the
now.
globalists don't
Come
care
on,
about the sovereignty of the United States.
right?
It's only like
They-
10% Mexican.
Isn't that weird? We're spending how much money for other countries to defend their border, but we're not defending our border.
Have more money for Ukraine.
didn't
They
get
need
it.
to protect
He
their
didn't
border.
get it.
That's correct.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
You think they got some info on the Bidens by chance?
Something.
Right? Did you hear?
Hide the laptop somewhere.
Did you hear they believe it was Biden that told his son, do not do the interview? Is that insane?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Not surprised whatsoever.
Man.
Whatsoever. Yeah, I think most people are not getting it.
Right.
Unfortunately, they're not getting it. They'd have to really look at the picture and
Well,
really just think about it. For
You know,
a minute.
what did the communists say? We don't need to take them over. All we got to do is get in the schools, indoctrination,
And we start to
propaganda.
squeal on each other. We start to turn.
Oh, you
like
should see
during
that
COVID.
little brown
It's
shirts,
not
man.
social distancing.
That's
We're
correct.
gonna, yeah, that's what
I
happens.
don't
They-
need
we
police
turn,
because you are my police.
they
Did
turn
you know in the
us on each other?
Yes, in the schools they're telling kids just turn in your friends and your mommy and daddy if they got some weed that didn't come from the
Exactly.
pharmacy.
It's disgusting.
It
It's
is.
like they did in the Holocaust. With
Yes,
Because if they didn't, there'd be consequences. Either you or me.
that is
Or
correct.
them in or you're dead.
That is correct.
Yeah. So it's
Unbelievable.
It's a scary time.
Oh, absolutely.
really
So I hope you
sad.
got your beans, bullets, and rice, right? Okay, very, very
Yeah,
I got
good.
them all.
You're gonna need it,
Yeah,
man.
we
I
we
got my
are.
freeze-dried
We
food.
are.
Right.
We were just talking about it this morning. I want to get
My
farther
go
out
bags
there.
and
Yeah, get some more. This is, and you know, people keep saying that this is a free state. Dude, they've done so much stuff in the past years that's unfree. It's
It never has.
Right here in the state of Florida just now, they suspended the Democratic debates and all that stuff. There's no.
I did not see that.
Yep. The
No
state of
kidding.
Florida.
No
I do like the idea where they might take Biden off because he's not protecting our border. That's interesting.
Well, they're doing that to Trump, right? They're trying
Well,
to.
yeah, let's give and take, right? I mean, if you're gonna do us, we'll do you, right?
Back and tip.
What do they call this? Lawfare? Yep. This is messing with the election, correct? Unbelievable. Did you ever think you'd see it? How young are you?
Me, I'm 36.
I'm 57. I didn't think I'd ever see stuff like this. And I have a cleaning company. I have older people that thought it was going to happen after they're dead. Now, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I joined the military when I was 18, right out of high school and everything, and I did my.
And you
term.
luckily did not get brainwashed?
Well, that's.
You are not a Manchurian candidate?
Yeah, well, for me, I joined, and then after I joined, I was like, after being in for a year, all the training, everything's done. I'm like, this isn't. The brochure didn't say.
Right?
17, you were running away from home like you wanted an education. Babe.
And that's actually what they used to do. You are correct.
Yeah.
There we go. That's happened a couple times. See, did he get it? No.
Bad. We appreciate your bravery.
All right, yes, I appreciate it.
You guys have a
Get
good
your
one.
voice up.
All right, man, you have a good day. Yeah, get a hold of me. Number and email's there. I'll show you where to go. I want to see you over there, buddy. Come on, if I can do it, you can do it. Come on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. The Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you, man. Do you believe it?
Pro 2A.
You're not?
Pro 2A.
I know. Do you believe that the cop can beat a bullet if somebody's robbing you?
No.
That is correct. This is all sarcasm. But did you hear that? The Florida Supreme Court
I did not.
just said, a lot of people don't know this. Do you know this, dude? Here in Florida, they say, we love guns, right? Did you know that Florida uses any reason they can to take away your gun?
Really?
Dude, even for a misdemeanor. Dude, it's really bad. And the Florida Supreme Court just told a guy that said I had a right to defend myself because of the new Supreme Court decision. You know what Florida Supreme Court said? Fuck you.
What about the stand your ground law, though?
They literally said, fuck you on stand your ground.
Yeah.
They're literally, for stupid shit, taking your gun here, and yet you cannot defend yourself. You might as well just wear a shirt, shoot me, I can't fight back.
Yeah.
Is that insane? And you know what's even more insane? They include anything with the word gun in it, including a pepper ball gun, which federal says you can have, including an air rifle, which federal says you can have, including a 1860 and before black powder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have that. They literally said, no, nothing, just wear a shirt that says, shoot me, I can't fight back.
So are you protesting on like the federal level or the state level?
I'm protesting both. A lot of people don't know. Like I said, they think that this is a gunshine state. Dude, this state takes away more guns illegally, even though the Supreme Court said you have the right to defend yourself. And like I said, the Supreme Court just said they were supposed to get the case. See, a lot of people don't get it, dude. Half the people here don't get it. Half the other people get it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're not thinking, you know and I know, if you're getting robbed, is a cop going to beat the bullet if you call? No, you're the first line of defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was even thinking, for the people that they took it away, should they give them a notice of intent to sue, that if anything happens to them, they will sue the shit out of them?
Yeah.
Because if they're going to take it away, shouldn't they have one by you at all times? Right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. You should have the right to defend yourself. Dude, that's just like the pressure cooker bomb at the walk in Boston. I mean,
The marathon?
yes. Should they ban those? No, because anybody can get one. It's stupid. So banning guns is not going to solve shit. More guns solve shit, correct? Every state that has open carry, how many problems do they have?
I mean, I don't know.
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Dude, because isn't that weird? If you're open carrying a gun, everybody's nicer to each other, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I mean, it's people should be able to defend themselves. Yeah.
And literally in Florida, like I said, they preach gunshine state, and that is total bullshit. They try to take away. Dude, our local sheriff here, Bill Permel, literally said there's a ton of people that shouldn't have guns on video.
Yeah, I just moved here actually in October.
From where?
It's from Fort Myers, but
right.
Like I'm new to this, Charlotte County.
Yes.
So I'm not super familiar with.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
politics and all that.
yeah, dude. Your Fort Myers is really messed up, but it's really messed up here too. They hate free speech. Ask me how I know. What?
Just as bad?
Oh,
Worse?
dude, they ban free speech here.
Yeah.
Yes. I got 8 tickets, thousands of dollars of fines, had to sue them in court, in state court, federal court, won both. That's gone. But I mean, it's so crazy here, and something's going on so dirty, they won't even let you record audio or video in the public government offices. Why would they do that?
What do they try to say, like you're inciting violence?
No, they just banned it. You can't do pictures, audio, or video, and if you do, you will be trespassed, and if you do not leave, you will be arrested. In fact, some people I know were at the Punta Gorda police station in the lobby, which is public area, right? Dude, they beat the shit out of them and found them guilty for filming. Even Fort Myers doesn't do that.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured, you think a place like here, South Florida, which is pretty.
Yeah. Again, a lot of people think, but it's not reality. It's not. All right. Did you know this fun fact? Did you know Florida has the 3rd most amount of people in jail and prison than the whole rest of the world? There's 2 industries here.
I figured it was up there state-wise because of population, but.
There's 2 industries here. One is snowbirds. You already know that, right? The other one is policing for profit, jails and prisons, dude. Courts, I mean, that's why the courts are so big. I got to be careful, dude. They will fucking bears. Dude, I got bear sprayed from a truck.
They probably think you're anti-gun. That's why.
That is true. I didn't get bear sprayed today, but on another protest I did, they bear sprayed.
When I saw it, that was my first thought. I just seen that.
And I can kind of tell when people are partially triggered. So yes, that's why I said it right away. So you
I got to get going. But,
all right, man. Good to meet you. Yes, you just moved to another fucked up place. What?
You got a YouTube channel or something?
Yes, just search Facebook and YouTube Charlotte County Cop Watch, and there should be stuff coming up. But I am shadow banned to hell, dude. They're trying hard. It's sad. It's very sad.
All right, man.
All right, good to meet you. Yeah, you just moved to another fucked up place. Florida Supreme. Whoa! Wow, sorry.
Where you put that thing?
You ran into it. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. Cops will protect you.
You moved around.
I did not. It's on video, dude. There's a camera up there too. Judas, Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. Cops will protect you. I do not believe it. I don't think they'll beat a bullet, do they? Will they? Can they? Are they that fast? Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. You should have a gun. The cops will not protect you. They're not faster than a bullet. It's sad but true. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you.
You don't need a gun to what?
Florida Supreme Court said that you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you.
Yeah, I know. It's a great thing, ain't it?
It's not a great thing. I'm being sarcastic. That's right. It's not a good thing.
No, man. It's even this whole fucking place is crazy. I know you don't remember me, but Brian, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'd stopped and talked to you. It's been several years ago. We had a long conversation right over when you were over in front of City Hall.
Okay.
And I'd come to you. I'd talked to you when you said your name was Brian. I thought I knew you because I went to school with a guy named Brian Sheets right here in Charlotte County.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, we had a good conversation.
There you go.
I mean, I know people don't want to stop and fucking talk to you.
Correct.
You know, they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yes. They think cops will save you from everything.
Oh, man, I'm not into that. Whatever.
Right.
I don't believe none of that dumb shit.
Right.
I mean, they ain't doing nothing to make my life safe. When I'm looking at fuck guns, I'm thinking we need to take it away from those guys.
Right.
That's where it needs to. We can have them, but they don't need them.
Ooh, that's a good point. Well, it actually does say equally. It says equal. So if they have a tank, we should have a tank.
If they're doing their job right, they don't need one.
That's actually kind of true. Yeah.
Way true, man. They got countries that do it.
Right. Yes, they have lots of less than lethal. I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, why? Why? Tell me why.
No, I agree.
Take away their power.
Correct.
What do they have?
Correct.
Well done. You know, in other words, then they don't want to be the wannabe.
Correct.
You catch me? In other words, they don't, because they carry a gun and they do it in public and they can fucking use it whenever the fuck they want.
I got it. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. Look it up. It was just in the news, dude. Yep. You know that's bullshit, correct? That is. Yes, it is. Take your country back while you can. See, so yeah, that's why I'm out here.
What I'm trying to say is they don't need the guns. In other words, when it says fuck guns, it's them guys that need to be taken away from.
Correct.
If they want to do their job and they want to do it right, and they want to do it properly.
Correct.
They won't need a gun.
Because
there are countries all around the world that they don't have fucking guns.
That is
to
correct.
Take care of their business.
That is correct. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. Cops will protect you. It's in the news. Look it up, man. They don't believe me. It's right on Google, man.
Yeah, I can believe it. Well,
yeah, no, it's real. It's
Google
sad.
has its limitations too. But
correct.
But either way.
That is correct. So yes, I'm out here letting people know, man.
That's all good.
That's right.
You know, I like the new message. That's definitely different.
Yes, this is sarcasm. Absolute sarcasm.
Well, even worse yet. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts. You know, you told me about you run for sheriff and all that.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think of this other new law that they've got, their new ideal about everybody that's pulled over has to be avoided just like a cop? In other words, the flashing lights.
Yeah, that's another way to pull you over. It's sad.
That's
it
right.
is very, very sad.
You're the victim at that.
That is correct.
In other words, what happens is the cop sits back here.
Yes.
You don't. He might get over for the cop.
It could literally be a sting. That is correct.
Right.
It is sad.
100%.
Absolutely.
How to deprive you of your rights.
That is correct.
That's what they're doing, though.
Yes, that is correct.
When you look at the real the reality of the
Right.
things that they do.
Correct.
It's nothing in your favor.
It's about policing for profit, man.
I know that.
Yes.
What the
Period.
fuck? What the
Correct.
fuck?
Yeah. Sir, the Supreme Court of Florida just said you don't need a gun. Cops will protect you. Oh, okay. That's what I said. They won't. Thank you.
But what was I going to say about them using that law? That's basically to make more victims. In other
Right.
words, it's not just police cars now that you have to pull over for.
Right.
It's
Yeah, it's everybody. Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I did. It's crap. That's
Yeah.
bull crap.
Yeah.
Absolutely bull crap.
Talking about freedom, you know what I mean?
That's correct.
And
That's
you know where all this generated from? This is what I wanted to tell you. You know where all this comes from, right?
what?
Back in the 1980s, there was a big poll that went out, and for several months they were polling the American public
Right.
about drugs and the law, and if Americans were willing to give up a few of their basic rights,
Right.
in order for them to be able to take drugs off
Right.
of the street.
Correct.
War on drugs is where it all really started, right here.
I
in this country.
absolutely agree.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
It's just really, really wild when you look at that whole thing. They've got more black people in prison right now, proven in this country that there's more blacks than whites are arrested for shit.
Right.
1 in 3 black people goes to prison.
Right.
And then there's more black people in prison right now than was ever enslaved in this country.
Right. So they just re-enslaved them.
That's right. It's
That's
called
correct.
chattel slavery.
Yes, that
In
is
other words,
correct.
I'll give you a home, you fucking work for me forever.
That for free. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They re-enslaved them. You are correct.
That's right. Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very sad.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, all of this, even this, you wouldn't be here right now if you still had your basic freedoms, and you got taken away.
Right.
They got taken away with the war on drugs. That's where they started taking away everything in relation to any kind of freedoms. And then the amount of people that are locked up over the war on drugs is just freaking out insane.
Correct.
And for nonviolent crime.
That is correct. Well, did you see Biden just released a bunch of them?
Well, that's, he's just making the show on his ass before
Oh.
he steps out. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
that's
just
true.
Like, yeah, look, yeah, we should have done this a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's not like that. He's just he's neither here nor there. It's just a pissant play in the middle
Right.
of a big pond.
That is correct. I agree. Absolutely agree.
Pissant play. But anyway, Lee.
All right. Good to see you, man. Again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll stop again when I see you. I see Mr. Piggy over there sniffing around. I'm like, what the fuck's this guy doing there? And then I see.
Oh, was he really?
Oh yeah, there was one of them sneaking around right over there just a minute ago.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, doing it on the hoof, which is really unusual. You got to know that.
Wow.
On his feet.
Right?
Later, man. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
man. You have a good day.
Yep.
I will. I'm trying. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. Cops will protect you. I don't believe it. Do you? Thank you for being an American. This is reverse psychology. You win the cookie if I had a cookie. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. You believe it? I don't believe it. Thank you. This is all sarcasm. Wow. Florida Supreme Court said that you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. It's in the news. I'm serious. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun.
I can tell you that
Huh?
that's what they're doing in Sweden. Have you seen what's happening in Sweden?
Everybody's got a gun?
No.
What happened?
Only the criminals have guns.
I thought Sweden, everybody had a gun.
No. So check what's going on in Sweden.
Well, all the countries, Australia did it, Europe did it. They took the guns, and the only people left with guns were the cops and the bad guys. I know what you're saying. This is all sarcasm.
When you
This is all sarcasm, man.
sarcasm. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's really bad. Half the people get it, half don't.
Yeah, I didn't. So
Because you know what I know. If somebody pulls a gun at me and I call the cops, are they going to beat the bullet that's going to hit me? No, they're not. Yeah, so. And did you know that there's actually a ruling that the cops don't have to protect you? So I'm still trying to figure out why we're paying them.
well, I can tell you this much.
Right?
I think it's good that people have guns.
That's correct. Save lives, that's correct. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. Cops will protect you.
Well, that's a joke too.
That's right. They will not protect you. Very good. What's that?
What if they're not close?
This is all sarcasm. That's right. Cops will not protect you. You need a gun to protect yourself. Yes, reverse sarcasm. That's correct. Do you know half the people think that they will save them? Half the people here think
People need to learn how to shoot.
that is correct. You are the first line of defense, sir. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. You do need a gun. That's correct. They will not beat a bullet. That's correct. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. I don't believe it. That's right. You're the first line of defense. This is all sarcasm, people, trying to get you to think. But the Florida Supreme Court did say that. Look it up. It's in the news. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. This is sarcasm. Thank you. You need a gun. You're the first line of defense. It's all sarcasm, man. Trying to make people think. That's what free speech is, right? Inciting thought.
I lost all my guns. They fell in the ocean. I don't know what happened.
Oh, very good. I like it. Very good. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need your guns, man. The cops will protect you. What's that? What happened?
You don't even know my name.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to give you this.
Okay.
And I'd like to talk to you sometime.
Right.
I got an idea. Okay, so you do have a YouTube presence. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah, they're shooting everything down.
Really? So
yeah.
I say take it to another level. I kind of figured that might be what's happening. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay.
So take it to another level. I've got an idea, man. It's way off the wall. I mean,
Right.
when you take this, even
Right.
just this, what you're saying right here,
Right.
into account, did you see what else has happened? That Maine and Colorado
Yeah, it's-
have
yeah.
seceded from the Union, essentially. by
Kind of. That
stating-
is correct.
Yeah.
That he can't be on the ballot. They're fucking with the election. You are correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got an idea, man. I'm
Well,
telling
I
you.
got an idea too. So if we're going to hook up, I have more of these signs. We can put you right over there. Is that fair?
I'm not scared.
There you go, man.
I'm not scared.
All right, I'll
I'm
call
not
it.
scared. In other words, the idea of what I'm talking about
Right.
takes it way beyond all this.
Wow. Well, I can't do actual revolution. For now, that's
No,
illegal.
it's not revolution,
All right.
dude. It's 100% legal shit.
Right?
100% legal.
All right, I'll get a hold of you, man. Florida Supreme Court. You know the cops aren't going to protect you, right? You know the cops are there just to clean up, right? They won't beat a bullet if you're getting robbed, right?
I don't know.
Okay, they won't. So you should have a gun. Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. I don't believe it. There you go. You got it. Very good. They will not. They're there to clean up. Thank you.
What is this?
Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you.
Oh yeah.
See, it's reverse sarcasm, dude.
When they get there.
That's right. They're there to clean up. You are the first line of defense, sir. Thank you. Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. I don't believe it. He's either for or not against. I don't know. I know. You do need a gun. That's right. This is sarcasm. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun, though. What's up with that? It's in the news. Look it up. I'm doing reverse sarcasm. That's correct. You need a gun. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. I don't believe it. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you. I don't believe it either. You are the first line of defense. This is all sarcasm. But it's sad but true. Florida Supreme Court did just say it. It's in the news. Very sad. We are not a gunshine state. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun. The cops will protect you.
That's ridiculous.
That's right. You do need a gun. This is reverse sarcasm. That's right. They're there to clean up, not to. If somebody pulls, that's right. If somebody pulls a gun on you, you call the cops. Are they going to beat the bullet?
No, they're going to identify the body.
That's correct. They're going to do paperwork. But I'm serious. The Florida Supreme Court, it's in the news right now, just said you do not need to have a gun. You should not have the right to defend yourself.
Electric vehicle too.
They are I know. They are literally saying the Supreme Court's decision with New York is bullshit, which is bullshit. We're in the Second Amendment doesn't give you any rights for your gun to be taken away.
It's insane.
It's absolutely insane.
Insane.
So when they say we're a gunshine state, we're actually not. It's sad.
Yes.
Very sad. Thank you for having a gun. Florida Supreme Court said you don't need a gun, the cops will protect you. But the problem is if you're getting robbed and you call the cops, are they going to beat the bullet? That's right, you need a gun. This is all sarcasm. I'm sorry, I'm for guns. More guns, more saved lives. All right, you have a nice day.